Hey there everyone, Captain BEARDZ here, bringing you another Gears 5 video. Now we're going to skip the intro because this should be a quick video. I just want to hop into XP farming and stuff like that. Before we get into that, I am going to make a quick mention on the medals. I did a very long video on the medals, and I am going to be redoing that video and uploading it. It's going to be a much shorter one, and I'm pretty much going to touch up on all of the things I've been doing here, because as you can see, I got the majority of them done, and I have found some much faster methods. Now if you guys do have fast methods, you can go ahead and comment down below. Not really to help me out, because I pretty much already know what I'm doing, but to help anybody else out, because some of these challenges can take an absolute long time. So all of your tips, guys, are welcomed and amazing. Just make sure you're not rude about it, make sure you're not smart about it. Just, you know, comment, hey BEARDZ, I got another tip here, and that'd be cool. Alright, so but besides that, you're probably wondering why am I in a custom game. I am re-up level 3, level 25, so technically I'm like level 325. And I know a lot of people are probably like, oh BEARDZ, you have no life. There's probably people way higher than me, trust me on that. Trust me, I wish I could no life this game. But how am I farming my XP? Now I'm gonna be straight up honest with you. There is no set way to farm XP in this Gears. You can actually do any of the 3 modes, which is versus, escape, and horde, and they pretty much all have the same exact effect. I'm gonna be just straight up real with you. Now do understand, versus is a little bit different, right? Versus kind of goes based off of your skill, right? If you are a player that you play any mode in versus, whether it's arcade, classic, quick play, co-op versus AI, same thing with ranked. If you play any of these modes, wait, no, I don't want to go into a game. That we're about to start up a game. If you play any of these modes in ranked play or classic, quick play, or whatever, and as you can see, I don't really play King of the Hill, and I touch on team deathmatch here and there. Execution, for some reason, I can't move out of silver 2, and I've been winning my matches. I think the rank system is still a little bit bugged out, but if you play any of these modes, right, and you're on the bottom of every single game, and you're doing, like, for instance, you're playing execution and you're getting like 1 kill and 4 deaths or whatever, and you're winning, you're gonna get XP, but it's not gonna be as much as the guy that's got 15 eliminations and 2 deaths, right? He's getting MVP, he's gonna get way more XP, and you're gonna see him leveling up like crazy, right? So versus does have that effect where the better you do in the game, the more XP you're gonna get. Still consistent XP, but the better you do, the more XP you're gonna have. Whereas in escape and horde, it's more like a challenge, right? Higher difficulty, gonna get more XP. That's just proven, right? But I find it a lot more consistent to run it on a lower difficulty and actually beat it, because when you run it on a lower difficulty and you beat it, then you'll actually get more XP that way. Same thing with horde. Horde's the same way, higher difficulty, more XP. But like I said, I like to run lower difficulty so that way I can work my challenges and just be consistent and still gain massive amounts of XP. I went from level 10 to 25 in, like, I'd say under 2 hours, just grinding escape, literally, like, because I'm working on my juvie challenge right now, and this is what I did. In less than 2 hours, I grinded escape, changed the map, played mines, run it with Lonnie, and literally just kept running that over and over again on repeat. And I went from 10 to 25 in literally less than 2 hours, right? I think it was less than an hour and 30 minutes. I was taking a little snack break here and there, but besides that, that's pretty much what I've been doing. So for me, consistently farming XP, I base it off of my medals, right? I base it off of the challenges of my medals. So for instance, I'm working on all of my challenges in here right now. So what I'm doing is I'm going by the list. Like for now, I need 15,000 eliminations, do 15 million damage. I'm gonna get those 2 done today by working on my escape challenge, right? Kill 2,500 juvies. I'm doing an escape challenge right now. Hey, what's that? I need to do my escape challenges anyways, because I gotta work on one more escape challenge over here. So it's all going to tie in together, right? So by the time I get my juvie challenge done, I'll probably have the carnage challenge done, which in turn I'll probably end up having maybe one of these challenges done over here too. So it all helps each other out. So one thing I would say, guys, for XP farming is simply just work on your medals. Simply just work on your medals, or just do what you want to do. Have fun. If you're playing, if somebody tells you guys, Horde mode is the best way to gain XP. You run Horde mode, put it on beginner difficulty, and run all 50 waves. You're going to gain 15 levels, 20 levels, and stuff like that. This is the best way ever. And guess what? And you're like me, where me personally, I don't like Horde mode. I'm not a fan of it. I think it's a fantastic game mode. I think Escape is a fantastic game mode, but I absolutely love versus multiplayer. So if somebody gives me the advice and says Horde mode is the best way to farm XP, I'm going to say, well, that's great. Everybody that loves Horde mode, I guess you got XP advantage. But me personally, I'm going to go play versus because that's what I love. Now, you're probably wondering, but BEARDZ, if you don't like Horde mode and Escape, then why are you grinding them out to get these challenges done? Well, exactly that. You know, I want that Swarm Hunter skin. I want that knee face execution, things like that. And on top of that, by doing these things, by focusing my mind on these challenges, these medals, I'm actually gaining more XP than I would if I were to completely ignore them. So my advice to you guys is don't ignore the medals, don't ignore the daily challenges. Instead, go ahead and do them so that way you'll always be consistently working on something and consistently gaining that XP. If you go into a Horde match and just say, I'm just going to play Horde just for fun, just because I want to, well, why not think about, well, I'm going to go into a Horde match and I want to play as Marcus. Let's go get some headshots. And while I'm at it, I love Horde anyway, so I'm just going to get my headshots. Not only are you working on your challenges, but you're gaining XP and also completing some of these medals so you can get some cool stuff, right? So that's my advice to you guys. There is no best way to gain XP. I really don't care what anybody says. If somebody says Horde mode on the hardest difficulty, if somebody says Escape mode on the hardest difficulty, if somebody says, well, run King of the Hill versus and get MVP every single time, guys, there's a lot more to it than that, right? If you run Horde mode on the hardest difficulty, well, you're gonna need a team, right? That's almost proven. If you run Escape mode on the hardest difficulty, well, you're gonna need a team. And if you run versus and King of the Hill, well, you kind of got to get lucky that you don't go against people that are sweatier than you, right? So it all ties into each other, and you know, it goes hand in hand. Like, hey, it's not so much that you can just consistently grind it. You kind of got to get a little bit lucky too, right? The good thing about Horde and Escape, guys, though, you can go ahead and join people. So you can go to custom games and find people hosting things, so different difficulties and all that other stuff. So if you needed help with that and stuff. But other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm sorry for the little rant there and stuff like that. But like I said, guys, I will be doing a medal update guide, and it's going to be a much faster one. So because my other one was a little bit long, but I know it helped quite a few people out. But I just want to get something that's much quicker. But anyways, guys, remember, hoodie up, get shit done, stay positive, peace out.